What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. All you do is sing out of key. That's true. I do like to sing out of key. It is Thursday. It's Thursday, August 10th, 20 and the 23, 3:44 p.m. Market's been closed for 45 minutes, but I just wanted to check in and update you on what went on today because I did all kinds of crazy things today. I mean, I not a lot of crazy things. I did a lot of crazy research and reading and studying today. I did buy, I think it's my first options purchase that was on purpose. I did buy some Pfizer. What did I buy? Some Pfizer. Yeah, I bought some Pfizer calls on accident one time live on air. We'll do it live. We'll make mistakes live and not edit them out. I did buy a SPY with my little eye. Here it is right here. Your order to buy to open one contract of SPY 448 call for tomorrow. So it expires at the end of trading tomorrow. And the reason is I believe that the market is going to have another little peep pop, another little pop in the morning after we get the PPI data. Just like today, we had a nice pop today. Let's take a close look at my face. You'll see my charts are out of place. Let's go to SPX on the barchart.com and then look at the 1 day. There's the 1 day full chart. You see what happened when the CPI number came out this morning. It was like, hello, hooray, let the show begin. Went all the way up. No, actually, since we're trading the SPY, why not look at the SPY? Our little eye, because it's going to do the exact same thing. At the beginning of the day today, it rose up all the way to about 41.50, and then it was like, whoa! What walks downstairs alone and repairs and makes a slinkety sound? I think it's a clinkety sound. Yeah. Clinkety sound went all the way down to like 444.80 before returning up to 447.48, retreated back down, and then closed around just around 446. So I bought a 448 call tomorrow. So the hope is we get a little pipsy pop in the morning, bang, and it goes up over like 450. And then I sell to close that trade for some dollar bills. What I also did today was I opened a call credit spread on the A to the P to the D Air products because I think they are on their way downtown to Chinatown. Let's take a look at APD. Anyone there? There you are, Air products and the chemicals. Let's take a look at what they did today. So I think I got what do I have? I have a 290/2. I have a 290/300 call credit spread, which expires next Friday on Air products. So my thesis is it's going to just head downtown to Chinatown between now and next Friday. So we will be watching that one. I think I'm going to be correct. But again, this is not investment advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And that's a stretch. Okay, L3 Harris. We just straight up bought 100 shares of the L to the 3 to the Harris. And what is that ticker? LHX, I believe. LHX. LHX. Yeah, there it is. L3 Harris Technologies. They have a new government contract in place, but today saw them wobbling. In fact, let's look at 1 month. If we were to look at 1 month, you see, hello, Geronimo. All the way down here, it went back up, bang, back down, zoom, and then it went up again, down, and now my thesis is it's going to go up so high, it's going to go above 200 before the end of the year. maybe even higher than that. So 200 is my target between now and probably the end of November. So we'll watch that. We'll when it starts rolling green again, we'll sell a covered call on that position. Tapestry. You've never in your life heard me talk about Tapestry before, but they were taking it on the chin today. Here we got Tapestry taking it on the chin today. Let's look at the 5-day just to show the cliff. Hello. So they announced they were going to be buying another company. And in fact, if we go to, this should show it here. Yeah. So Tapestry confirms an $8.5 billion deal to acquire Capri Holdings. Okay. And so Capri Holdings has a bunch of luxury brands. Let's see. So the combination of Coach, Kate Spade, and Stuart Weitzman, together with Versace, Jimmy Choo, and Michael Kors, is now going to be the global luxury house that Tapestry will become. Now, this is, I've seen as very common, and that is, so Capri was up like a rocket ship today, and then Tapestry was downtown, the Chinatown. And I've noticed that on anytime there is an acquisition announcement, the company doing the acquiring, the one writing the check, typically will go down that day. The seller of that, whoever is the seller, that typically goes up through the moon. And according to what I've seen, the street feels that Tapestry paid way too much money to acquire Capri. But I think what they're doing is just positioning a bigger moat around themselves. So that's my position on L3 Harris. I'm sorry, on Tapestry. So I think I got a deal, but it could go down again tomorrow. But over time, I think it's going to go up and away. I told you about my Alibaba position that I think it was Friday. I acquired 200 shares of Alibaba, sold those today after the earnings announcement, and it was right around $600 total in that trade. And if you review the video from last Friday, it was either Friday or Monday when I talked about it, because I don't think I bought those shares on air or on camera, and neither did I sell them. But you can see right there, I did sell 200 shares, made about $600 bills on that. I could have, what did Alibaba end at? What did you end at, the Baba? Looking at so many other things that I've never looked at before, like the Trade Desk and Datadog, things that you'll hear me talking about now that I'm studying this witchcraft, the voodoo. All right, so yeah, I sold it at a good number because right now, after hours, we've got Alibaba at $99. I bought it around 97, and I sold it at, I think it was exactly $100.32. $100.32. It got as high as 101.50 today. I missed that window, that selling opportunity. I still believe Alibaba. So I think they're going to retrace a bit. It may not be right away, but then I think they're going to go up probably above 105 between now and the next 3 months. That's according to the Voodoo Witchcraft. I should just call it the Magic 8-Ball formula. So according to the Magic 8-Ball formula, we're going to be doing just fine on our new positions that we're looking at. So Energy Transfer expiring end of business tomorrow. So right now, those shares, and they could be called away at any moment. They could be called away at any moment because tomorrow, if we look at ET, phone home, if we look at ET Energy Transfer tomorrow is ex-dividend date. And you can see why I like it. You got the Seeking Alpha analysts say it's a buy at a 4.30. That's a big number. Wall Street says it's a strong buy at 4.68. And then beep, boop, boop. The robots think that it's a yellow hold at 330. But all those together make me feel pretty good. So Energy Transfer, click on dividends. And we see that tomorrow is ex-dividend date. And because they closed just above, I don't think that's enough for someone to call those shares away from me. But they, if they were just waiting and waiting and waiting, then why wouldn't they? They can call them away right now. And they would be getting them at a 7-cent discount. So my hope is that nobody calls my 1,000 shares away before now and tomorrow morning, because if I am locked in as the owner tomorrow morning on August 11th, then I am going to receive 31 cents a share on 1,000 shares. So that's $310 because they pay a whopping 9.55% dividend. And then we got that going for us. What else? I believe that our Gilead is underwater right now. So we have a $79 call on the board. Gilead is at about $80 right now. $79.98. Okay. So we'll watch this tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Again, my thesis for tomorrow is essentially the same as today. If we go back to, let's look at SPX. So what I think will happen tomorrow is the same thing that happened today. We're going to get a pop green in the morning, and then it's going to slowly fade out to, let's go to 1 day. It's going to slowly fade out to essentially neutral to maybe even red tomorrow. So you can see the big move that went on SPX. Whoop, all the way up here, 45.27. Yowza! All the way down to 44.58. So that's a big move that went on right here. And I don't know if it's going to be as big a move tomorrow, but my theory is it's going to be the same look. We're going to get a little pop in the morning, and then it's going to fade out as the day progresses. So we will watch that. And in the meantime, we'll watch Gilead, because if the numbers are right, I will roll that. Otherwise, you can take it. You can take it for now, but between now and the end of the year, I think there might be a little retracement on Gilead, and then it's going to go up as high as $100. Are you serious? You making these 8-ball predictions? I am, because I want to get them on video. I want to get them recorded for you, so you can say, hey, you know what, you're a genius, or you can say, I told you you're a. Almost said a bad word. Told you you were a DF. You know what that means. What else we got tomorrow? We have Pepsi. Pepsi it might be in a buying position. I'm going to run the voodoo for you tomorrow on Pepsi. We may have to buy some if that trend continues. I would have fully anticipated that Pepsi would have closed today closer, if not at, or just a little bit above 185, but it was downtown to 183.55, closed at. So we're safe on those calls. SPY, we'll be watching that with our eyes peeled tomorrow. Target, doing just fine, and unfortunately doing just fine because Target's at around 130 and change. 130.92, and they were up today. And my crystal ball says that Target has some more pain before we get into any type of action. But we'll find out even more next week because Target will be reporting earnings. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on that. Probably won't have any positions depending on volatility. If volatility is looking really juicy, then I will definitely sell some more calls on Target. But tomorrow, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we have the TPR. We've got the put action going on. 35/34, and right now we are taking gas on the Tapestry, and it has recently experienced elevated volatility. So I collected how much dough? It was like a bunch of dough on a minor trade. Where is it? Where are you at? Okay, that's not a bunch of dough. I collected $60, but it was $60 on $500 collateral for essentially a one-day trade. So we'll be looking for Tapestry to bust up over 35 tomorrow, and then I will just keep all the $60. If it doesn't, then I'll be prepared to buy some shares of Tapestry. So I just wanted to check in with you to show you some of the wild and wacky trades that are brewing in my head. What else was I looking at? All kinds of stuff. I looked at Blackstone again for the first time in I don't know how long. Let's pull up Blackstone on the bar chart, because it's been, just above $100 for a long time. I want to be back in or at least selling calls in the mid 90s or lower. So I probably could have accomplished that today, but I'm going to watch it again tomorrow. Again, should be green in the morning, go down. I'm talking about Blackstone specifically right here. Green tomorrow morning, and then maybe fade into the $99 mark, which will put it in the red, create a little bit juicier put action for me. So we'll be looking at doing that tomorrow, or at least keeping our eye on it. What else? I talked about Datadog, D-Dog. Datadog, it fell off a cliff. Today it climbed back a little bit, but let's look at 1 month on the Datadog. That's pretty choppy, but like you can see, they were all the way up here to 118, went all the way down to 109, back up to 116, and then recently, as you know, you can see where they're at right now. Sorry, looking at a notification on the phone. Took a little bit action back today, so we'll be looking at Datadog tomorrow. I'd love to be thinking about purchasing this in the 80s. So we might have to look at, if it's red tomorrow, then we'll likely look at selling a put on the Datadog. I'll describe that and take a closer look. But if you look at Datadog over with my friends here on the Seeking Alpha, I thought I was going to see something different than that. Hold, buy, hold. I thought I was going to see all green for some reason. But you're wrong, and it does not pay a dividend, so I don't know why you're trading that. But I think it's just a crystal ball trade, so that's going to be fun. We would just take a minor position in that, maybe 100 shares, so we can trade some calls. So if it's red tomorrow, because it took a nice little bounce today. If it's red tomorrow, we might sell some puts and discuss those and the reasonings for doing so. But until then, we will enjoy our evening. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you. I will put my plan together tomorrow morning, share it with you, hopefully in real time. Today was just, I was up and down the stairs. I was playing with Stella, the new 12-week-old puppy, and all that kind of good stuff that goes on with being a semi-retired father of 3 and now a new puppy dad. So subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.